You won't believe your eyes. In today's video, we're diving into some of the most ridiculous and downright confusing truck maneuvers ever caught on camera. From poorly timed turns and unbelievable drifts to hilariously failed reverse attempts, you'll be left wondering, how did these people even get a license? Get ready, because what you're about to see will leave you both laughing and furious.
Essa é top, né? Essa é top. Quem sabe passar na ponte na Elcio. Isso, Elcio. Vai devagar, devagar, Elcio.
The eerie silence after a violent rollover. A 1,000-ton truck flipped on its side in the middle of the road, its cargo strewn everywhere. And the twisted body of the vehicle is a reminder of the brutal force of physics when it loses control.
Whoosh.
Fuck.
Whoa. Ya pierde. Ay, mungkin.
Giant monsters roll down the highway, but in an instant, things can turn disastrous. Have you ever wondered what happens when a truck spins out of control? Here's a collection of chilling moments where steel warps and danger lurks on every road. Instead of looking at it as a failure, look at it as an opportunity to challenge yourself, learn, and explore new paths. Things may not go as planned, but that doesn't mean it has to end badly. It can be the terrifying moment when a tire suddenly explodes, turning the wheel into shrapnel that pierces the control. It is the ultimate fear when the car is going downhill and suddenly loses its brakes. Dozens of tons of goods and metal become a death sentence, sliding down the steep road.
所有大车的也不好搞啊，又一台受伤了，难搞啊。
In the middle of a desolate, rutted wasteland, a bright yellow monster, the excavator, was in charge. It swung its iron arm decisively. The giant bucket grabbed a bucket of blackened coal, then slowly turned around, dumping it onto the waiting truck bed. Have you ever seen the underground handling of excavator drivers? This video compilation will make you eyes A, mouth O. From terrifying car flips, digging mistakes, to unimaginable half-crying, half-laughing situations. Can you believe your eyes? These bulldozer driving skills are so crazy that you will say unbelievable. Is this a stage scene or a real master? The answer will surprise you. The horrific collision turned the giant truck into a pile of scrap metal, the pieces flying everywhere, creating a shower of debris. Dust and smoke billowed up, engulfing the scene in a thick fog. Have you ever seen a multi-ton steel monster lose control on the ice? Winter is not only beautiful, but also extremely dangerous. This is when slippery roads turn into skating rinks of death, and large truck accidents are more terrifying than you can imagine. A huge mass of earth and rock came crashing down, so suddenly that the truck had no time to react and flipped over. This scene happened suddenly and quickly, giving the reader a feeling of an unforeseen incident.
看这个大车就在底下下来了。
The massive trucks cut through the water, gliding through the vast sea, strong and resilient. Each wheel rolled up silver waves, blurring the boundary between the road and the river. The truck was more than just a means of transportation. It was a symbol of indomitability, a declaration that nothing could stop it.
哇渴呀！哎呀，这家伙，这车刚去，哎呀！哇哇渴！拉出车这是！哎，这，把车那供应箱都没了。
大车你们看磕到哪儿了，老铁们？这大车这大水啊，还滑呢，车牌子都没了，最深的地方已经没轮胎了，老铁们。他来了，他来了啊！
Reckless drivers drive their trucks uphill, ignoring the danger. The roar of the engines cuts through the silence. Every turn of the wheel, every release of the accelerator is a fight with death. They ignore the rugged roads, the hairpin turns, and the precarious cliffs. Ultimate underground drama. Dive into the dangerous world of mining with the Liebherr R 996. Witness this behemoth in action, mastering the harshest conditions. It is a spectacle of sheer power, where every lever is a life or death challenge. Check out this collection of real truck crashes. From terrifying explosions to impressive rollovers, this is a video for thrill seekers. While crashes are dangerous, watching them can be educational. Sometimes we try to move forward in a straight line, but we encounter unforeseen difficulties and obstacles. However, if we learn to slip a little, that is, change our approach, be more flexible, we can achieve our goals faster and easier.
Все, папер. Глубоковато. Еще маленько прибудет, и он уже никуда не переедет. Он наоборот, и вот 10 тысяч накрутил.
A horrific accident occurred on Interstate 55 in Darien, Illinois, when a diesel tanker truck overturned and burst into flames. The incident caused a massive fire, engulfing the truck in flames and sending a huge plume of black smoke hundreds of feet into the air, visible from a distance. The car, a symbol of modernity and technology, was deformed after colliding with a wild animal. This makes people reflect on human weakness in the face of nature. Prepare yourself for some heart-stopping action. In this video, we've compiled some of the most shocking moments where recklessness and lack of professionalism have led to horrific consequences. From out-of-control trucks, collapsing cranes, to unimaginable collisions, it's a stark reminder of the dangers of working with massive machinery. Ever wondered what happens when overconfidence meets giant machines? Prepare yourself for a thrilling ride where oversized drivers and heavy equipment face impossible challenges and, of course, end in unbelievable crashes. Get ready to see tanks dance like you've never seen them before. Forget the epic battlefield stunts. This video will show you a whole new angle. No holds barred slides, obstacle courses gone wrong, and unbelievable surprises. Each crash is a story in itself, a reminder that even the most complex machines can get out of control. A yellow forklift is trying to lift another green forklift up high. Both forklifts are working hard to complete this impossible task. The yellow forklift is stretching its boom as far as it can, while the green forklift is leaning forward, seemingly trying its best to keep its balance. In life, the trailer is not only an accessory, but also a symbol of companionship, support, and indispensable. It helps us overcome all difficulties and challenges. Your trip will never be lonely if you have this companion. The combination of a powerful truck and a super heavy load creates a dramatic image, demonstrating the superior strength and top performance of the transportation industry. Amidst the majestic natural landscape, the appearance of this steel machine is an affirmation of technological strength and the will to conquer difficult challenges. The arduous journey has ended, but the power of the giant machines still resonates. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next breathtaking action scenes. See you again in the upcoming eye-catching trips. At that moment, thousands of people held their breath. There have been many accidents on icy bridges in the United States over the years, and such a scene is not uncommon. The tractor-trailer lurching and losing control on the icy bridge is a reminder of the dangers that lurk on winter highways. You won't believe your eyes. This truck overturned, and it seemed like there was no way anyone could survive. But the driver's miraculous story proves otherwise. Watch this heart-stopping moment and feel the miracle right before your eyes. This is living proof that faith and hope can overcome any accident.
Yes. Damn. Wow.
Loading without a ramp? It seems impossible, but it's incredibly cool. When the master wheel loader shows off his top driving skills, challenging all physical limits. Watch to see, skill is not just being able to do it, but also doing it in the most artistic way. Are you ready to witness some oh my god moments on the road? From careless truck handling to dizzying car accidents, this video will make you laugh and eyes wide open, mouths wide open, at the unbelievable failures. Watch to see how quickly karma comes to the saints of inattentive drivers. A driver has been rescued after being stranded for 24 hours on a treacherous mountain pass. His car failed to negotiate a deadly curve, leaving him stranded in the middle of nowhere.
Đoạn này đang có chiếc xe nó bị gặp sự cố ở đây các bạn này, cho nên là rồi có lên được không? Có lẽ là lên được rồi. Rất may là
Welcome to the world of hilarious accidents. In this video, you will witness workers and truck drivers acting in unexpected ways. From loading mistakes to self-destructing situations, these are moments of unprofessionalism at its peak. The shrill sound of sirens echoed through the small town, tearing apart the silence of the early morning. A heavy truck, its red paint covered in dirt and rust, sped by. Its speed far exceeded the legal limit, turning the giant block of metal into a deadly arrow, gliding down the highway with terrifying recklessness. Think forklift accidents only happen to other people? Think again. Whether you are a veteran or a newbie, just one moment of inattention, one wrong decision, that multi-ton vehicle can become a death machine. Don't let a sharp turn or a misplaced item completely change your life and the life of your colleagues. The terrifying crash shattered the quiet night on Linta Sumatera Road. The two huge trucks were crushed and overturned on the road, engines and parts scattered everywhere. Rescuers had a hard time reaching the scene. The accident was more than just a traffic incident. It was a painful reminder of the dangers lurking on this challenging stretch of road. This passage describes a gruesome scene, a tragic truck accident. The victim, a man, was trapped under the truck's tire after trying to disengage the brake. The incident happened so suddenly that it left anyone who witnessed it shocked. What follows is the reaction of a witness, perhaps a friend, relative, or co-worker. The rain is not an obstacle, but part of the challenge. It makes things more difficult, but because of that, the victory becomes sweeter. Even though the sky is pouring, they still stand firm, still move forward. This spirit shows resilience, courage, and determination to pursue the goal to the end, regardless of difficulties. The heavily loaded truck began to spin out of control on the steep road, sending its engine roaring ominously and billowing smoke. In dramatic moments, the driver struggled to keep his grip on the wheel as the vehicle began to slide backward, veering dangerously into a curve.
Oh itu di proyeknya sampai
The sight of a giant bulldozer crushing dozens of vehicles has become a powerful symbol of the city's determination. It is not simply a matter of destroying vehicles, but a strong message. New York will not tolerate any behavior that disrupts public order and safety. Truck and heavy machinery failures. Is this their job? Giant trucks and heavy machinery are designed to do great jobs. But what happens when they fall into the hands of unprofessionals? This is an incredible collection of the most ridiculous failures, accidents, and blunders on the job site. Take a look at one of the biggest transportation challenges, moving two giant excavator monsters. This video captures the impressive transportation journey of two of the world's top excavators, the Cat 365B and the Cat 352 Farad. A rare incident occurred when a truck while transporting suddenly dropped a large excavator onto the road. The incident caused a terrifying and dangerous scene, attracting the attention of passers-by. The Malana Dam collapse is a painful reminder of the destructive power of nature. It is also a reminder of the importance of carefully constructing and maintaining infrastructure to ensure the safety of communities. A breathtaking scene unfolded before our eyes, where industrial power reached its peak. The mighty Komatsu PC 4000 giant excavator, like a mechanical monster, was performing a powerful display. Its giant bucket, weighing several tons, gently extended, scooping up a huge amount of earth and rock in a single swing. It was a terrifying moment when giant, seemingly harmless steel coils turned into weapons of mass destruction. They spun out of control and hurtled down the highway like wrecking balls. The accident was more than just a traffic incident. It was a chilling example of how a small mistake can have catastrophic consequences.
Wih, ada apinya.
A violent fight broke out, nearly causing a truck to burst into flames and ended in a horrific rollover on the treacherous Kodok Hills Pass. This dramatic footage captures the tense moment when the driver and a group of men confronted each other. The situation quickly escalated, leading to a violent fight that culminated in the truck losing control and flipping over.
Okay. Go. Bang. Mobile tiba-tiba bosku. Wih, tiba-tiba wih. Cuma, wih, ada apinya. Konslet. Oh.
The bizarre incident occurred as the Venlo Fire Brigade was on its way to an emergency truck fire. Although the alarm had been sounded, the sirens were blaring, and the firefighters were quickly on their way, there was an unexpected incident. On the way, the fire truck accidentally leaked all the water. The giant steel coil, weighing several tons, was not properly secured. When the truck went around a sharp turn or brake suddenly, the steel coil lost its balance and rolled onto the road, creating a deafening noise and a huge cloud of dust. Superstock is the name given to large displacement motorcycles, specially designed for the racetrack. This implies that racing is not for the faint-hearted, but only for the brave and those with extraordinary driving skills.
Only just scratching out past the 100 meters.
Breathtakingly tense, the scene is not for the faint-hearted. A giant European truck struggles on the road to death. Wheels explode, tires are torn apart, but the fight continues. This is a battle for survival between steel and stone, where every moment could be the last.
Tarik betul.
The helpless roar of the overloaded truck engine echoed across the slope. It writhed, strained, but little by little, the terrible weight defeated all efforts. The car began to roll backwards, like a metal monster out of control, rushing forward in panic. A horrific accident turned Interstate 95 into a war zone of broken metal and broken glass. The 18-wheeler, loaded with cargo, lost control, flipped over, and slid dozens of meters, creating an ear-splitting crash. A column of black smoke billowed into the air, darkening the sky, signaling the tragedy that had just occurred. The arduous journey has ended, but the power of the giant machines still resonates. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next breathtaking action scenes. See you again in the upcoming eye-catching trips. Stretched on endlessly, and the oil tanker, like a tiny black dot, struggled to pass through. The roar of the engine broke the silence. The wheels gripped the thick snow, struggling to move forward bit by bit. Incredible heavy machinery accidents. When skill meets daring, a collection of dangerous moments, fatal mistakes, and disastrous handling from construction sites. A reminder that driving heavy machinery requires the utmost professionalism.
Давай, 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 давай,
Ёбаный в рот. Держись, блядь.
Plans have changed. Get ready for a big wave. With Bank Sop Saithong, we are going to create an unprecedented push, bringing explosive prosperity and unmissable investment opportunities. The game is getting extremely exciting. A heavily loaded truck almost had a terrible accident. The rear tire of the truck suddenly exploded, making a loud, deafening noise and causing the truck to swerve violently. In just a split second, the truck would have flipped over onto the road.
Mati mesin dah.
The winding trail turns into an unforgiving off-road monster racetrack. There is no finish line or spectators, just the roar of the engine, the grinding of the wheels, the sound of wood hitting each other, creating a symphony of strength and will. This is the battle between man and nature, where each trip carrying timber is an adventure full of danger and hardship. Do you believe in magic? After seeing what these excavator artists can do, you might think again. This is more than just operating machinery. It is an inspiring artistic performance where virtuosity and precision are pushed to new heights. Brace yourselves. Here is a compilation of the most heart-wrenching and shocking failures from construction sites and highways. Giant trucks, excavators, and cranes turned into piles of scrap metal in a matter of seconds. Was it unprofessionalism, disregard for safety rules, or just sheer stupidity? Logging trucks can look very different, from large trucks to smaller ones. Typically, they will have a flatbed or a high-sided bed to keep the logs from falling out. While this is a common sight in many countries, in some regions, especially in the United States, it is common to see specially designed log trucks. What is this? A real-life disaster. The giant bulldozer suddenly lost control and plunged into deep water. Was it the mechanic's fault? The entire terrifying moment was captured live. Watch it and you'll be breathless. A heart-stopping moment as a giant truck struggles with the muddy road, almost losing its balance. The thick mud has turned the road into a death trap, causing the truck to sway violently. Sani Sai 205H excavator is equipped with modern features, helping the leveling process take place quickly. The machine can easily move and operate in many different terrain conditions, ensuring safety for workers. Every detail is meticulously cared for, from the rustic wood grain to the way the light casts shadows, all aiming for a feeling of warmth and peace. Modulando Madera is not just an interior design, but a work of art, a living space with a distinctly American feel, where sophistication and minimalism blend, bringing you into a state of absolute relaxation. The car sped away, gliding across the snow and ice like a sharp knife tearing through the night. It didn't just move, it dominated the road, leaving behind only stirred and broken snowflakes. The car sped away, gliding across the snow and ice like a sharp knife tearing through the night. It didn't just move, it dominated the road, leaving behind only stirred and broken snowflakes. A compilation of the most careless forklift drivers in history. Witness horrific crashes, dangerous accidents, and unbelievable driving skills from people who seem to be in control. This video will show you what happens when skill and safety are disregarded.
Awesome.
Hold your breath, watching the death-defying turn of the tractor-trailer driver on Haivan Pass. Is it just a miraculous steering wheel, or a chilling moment full of instability? This clip will make you hold your breath every second and then burst into tears when witnessing the spectacular escape moment.
Mỹ này các bạn này, hình như cũng đang kéo phàng gì đó, một chiếc tàu hay chiếc cano đó gì này các bạn ơi. Wow. Bác này kéo chiếc cano.
This video is a collection of extremely dangerous situations where the lack of professionalism and recklessness of truck drivers and heavy machinery operators leads to terrible consequences. These are real, chilling examples of how one small mistake can ruin everything. Are you ready for a high-speed adventure? Join us as we head into South Australia's outer harbour to see some of the world's most powerful road monsters. From monster tractors to heavy-duty machines that work around the clock, this episode will take you from one surprise to another. A 100-ton monster is roaring. Can the Chinese tractor-trailer conquer the deadly curves of Haivan Pass? All eyes are on this challenging and breathtaking journey. Will the ending be a spectacular acceleration or a heart-stopping slide?
Như vậy là chiếc xe đã vào được khúc cua đầu tiên trong hành trình leo đèo của mình rồi. Đây là vị trí trên đỉnh đèo Hải Vân. Ở đây thì có rất nhiều những du khách quốc tế cũng như du trong nước ghé thăm. Bởi vị trí này đang có một cái di tích Hải Vân Quan vừa mới được trùng tu lại, cũng rất là đẹp. Như vậy là chiếc xe đã kết thúc hành trình leo đèo rồi. Bây giờ thì sẽ là phần đổ ở những khúc cua tiếp theo ở phía dưới.
This is not just a journey, but a vow. A vow to break down all barriers. A vow to rewrite destiny. We are not looking for safety. We are looking for meaning. And no matter how many dangers we face, we will continue to move forward, because we know that at the end of the road, a single ray of hope awaits. You will see forklifts weighing tons suddenly become destroyers when the driver forgets a simple operation: pulling the handbrake. A little negligence can turn a normal working day into a disaster, causing damage not only to property, but also to life. A blanket of white snow blanketed the familiar streets, transforming them into a thick, soft blanket. But that beauty concealed a terrifying destructive force. From coast to coast, the blizzard hit transportation systems hard, leaving millions stranded and delayed. Have you ever seen a giant bulldozer move with such balletic grace and finesse? Prepare to be amazed by the insane bulldozer skills that seem so unbelievable that they only appear in action movies. From sculpting terrain with millimeter precision to performing daring stunts, these operators don't just work, they turn their work into a captivating performance art. The real drama began when the driver had to make a difficult decision to back up. The truck, with its massive size, backed up bit by bit under extreme tension. Every meter backed up was an effort. The roar of the engine, the sound of the tires rubbing against the road like the cheers of a boxing match.
Kết thúc cái con dốc này thì chiếc xe sẽ phải đối mặt với hai khúc
Breaking
gấp
all
liên tục ngay
limits,
ở phía trên.
witness the impossible speed race on the winding road, where the skilled driver must use all his skills to overcome the deadly curves. Adrenaline will be flowing as every moment is a breathtaking challenge.
Là một chiếc xe chắc T7H với khối động cơ 430 mã lực, mô men xoắn cực đại khoảng 150 Nm ở giải tốc độ vòng tua 1300 trên phút. Thì với cái khối lượng hàng phía sau kia cũng không phải là quá nặng. Tuy nhiên ngày hôm nay thì trời mưa, đường và tầm nhìn bị hạn chế. Phía trên thì lại còn nhiều khúc cua gấp. Hy vọng bác Tài sẽ đủ kinh nghiệm cũng như kỹ năng để vượt qua cái cung đường đèo ngày hôm nay. Giờ thì sẽ vào những cái đoạn đường dễ đi hơn một chút. Và sau đó bác Tài sẽ phải lên hai khúc cua gấp dục ngay ở phía trước.
Have Have you ever seen a forklift struggling with a bulky, uneven package? Moving these types of goods with a forklift is a huge challenge, with serious risks. A moment of carelessness can turn a simple task into a catastrophic accident. The arduous journey has ended, but the power of the giant machines still resonates. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next breathtaking action scenes. See you again in the upcoming eye-catching trips.